You see, here's something with God. I don't know if it's true, but it's my opinion, and I think it's true. It's my opinion, by the way. Here's something with God. I think God is going to be testing you with just small amount of money just to see your character, you know? And God constantly tested me with more money just to see my character. I mean, I would have bought Gucci from the first time I made my first 10,000, but instead I've saved it. I would have bought Gucci when I got to 50,000. I would have bought Gucci when I got to 100,000, but I was stingy at that time, very, very stingy, you know. Now, God is giving you just 1,000 rands right now, out of luck. You can't even use it. How do you expect to learn how to use 100,000 while you fail to use 1,000? Just a simple thing. Keep in mind, I only got to 100,000 because I learned to manage my money from 100 rands. Just 100 rands. Now, if you get 1,000 rands just now, I'm sure some of your neighbors won't even sleep. They must feel it that you have 1,000. And the truth is, what is 1,000 rands, people? What is 1,000 rands? You will be making noise about 1,000 rands. So if you want to get more money, learn to respect money from 1 rand. From 1 rand. Learn to respect money from 1 rand. Because 1 rand is going to take you to 100 rands. 100 rands is going to take you to 1,000. 1,000 is going to take you to 10,000. 10,000 is going to take you to 100,000. I didn't get to 100,000 from 100,000 deposit. I got to 100,000 from 1,000. And throughout that step, I've been withdrawing every single cent that I've made as profit. It was a withdrawal. I was processing withdrawals all the time. Now, God is giving you 1,000 rands. God is giving you 3,000 rands. God is giving you 5,000 rands right now. The first thing that you think of is to buy a PlayStation. The first thing that you think of, you buy a PlayStation, you buy a FIFA CD, you sit all day playing FIFA. You can't even think of saving that money. Keep in mind, I can buy PlayStation right now. I can buy everyone who's on this live video right now PlayStations. Everyone. You get a PlayStation. You get a PlayStation. You get a PlayStation. Everybody gets a PlayStation. Why? Because I can afford to do so. But most of you guys tend to buy things that you can't even afford. That is the main problem. That is the main problem. You're buying things that you can't afford. It takes me back to what I told you guys. Most never wish to be anyone on social media. Most of these people that you see with huge followers, good lifestyle, these people are poor. You guys have no idea. These people are poor as fuck because they constantly need to do certain things so that they can maintain that standard. With me, I don't have to wear Gucci so that you can take me serious. Who are you? Eh? Who are you? Why must I impress you, Nje? You. Why must I go to Gucci, buy Gucci so that I can impress you? The reason why I'm buying cars is not because I'm impressing you. I'm doing it for me. By the way, just don't misinterpret the situation. I'm not buying cars to impress you. If I buy an M4, it's because I wanted to buy an M4. I didn't buy it to prove a point to you. Who are you? Why must I prove myself to you? So most people are doing things to constantly impress others. And the most stupidest thing one person can ever do is to impress a poor person. Not in a bad way. But you can't want to constantly keep on impressing poor people. Come and impress me. Then you might gain something in life. Impress me, you might gain. What's the use of impressing poor people? You are now impress poor people. What are you going to get out of poor people? You will get nothing. You'll get poor mentalities. That's the only thing that you can ever get. But impress me. Impress me. I'm telling you, we can have business arrangements. We can have business deals. You understand? So it's very important to study where you impress. It's very, very important. Now, every cent matters. You need to save, people. I don't need to save. And you don't need to tell me what I must do with my money. If I was able to make 100,000 from 1,000 rands on my own without you, what makes you think you can be my financial advisor right now? Now I've been there. I know money. I can't have 100,000 and get naked. I'm used to that. You know, I'm used to that. So you must respect 1 rand. You must respect 1 rand and stop doing things to impress people who don't add value in your life. Stop doing that. Come on, people. I've been looking at the traders. Most traders would be very far as we speak. They would be very far. But here's one problem. They're doing things to impress. They're doing things to compete with me. Could I just look at them? They go to clubs, they swipe 300,000. 300,000 rands. That time, that person doesn't even have a house. That person doesn't even have a car. They are not doing that to make themselves happy. No, they are doing that to prove a point to people that I can spend more money than coach. You will get to that club, spend 300,000 to impress people just so you can show them that you have more money than me. What you don't know is that the following day, the owner of the club will call me and say, coach, come take your share. What if I own shares in that club? How stupid are you? Yeah? But nonetheless, we all make our own choices. Now, the whole point of 2017 for me was to make money. Right? It was to make money. I'm a sucker for love. I have a very, very good heart for relationships. But from 2017, I actually didn't care anymore. I actually didn't care about relationships anymore. Now, 2017, I was a bit active on Facebook, right? With the new account. Remember, the old one was disabled because of the things that I was doing there. Information is there on the previous video. So I was using this recently created account and so forth. Chilled. Everything was chilled, you know. And when I was busy trading with Kuto, the whole point was to save money. We were trading, saving money, because we were staying at a student accommodation that time. It was only the two of us, I would say. That's how the legacy started. So we were trading, saving. Every event, when we go with, for example, like 5,000 rands and we make 10,000, we withdraw. 5,000 rands, we make 20,000, withdraw. 5,000 rands, we make 30,000, we withdraw. Then when we lose the 5,000, still we've made more than what we lost. You see, now the reason why I'm telling you guys this method is because most people think that it's fashion or it makes you special to have a Forex trading account which has 100,000. I'm telling you, a Forex trading account which has 100,000 while you yourself, you don't even have 100,000 in your bank account is just stupidity. That's just the truth. Reason being that the brokers will take it. They will take it. Whether you like it or not, the brokers will take it. So it's best to have 100,000 in your bank account and have 5,000 rands in your trading account, not vice versa. So these small time traders, they think having a real tag showing their brokers with 100,000, they think they've made it in life. I can make a phone call to that broker personally if I don't like you and you are showing us an account which has 200,000 rands, but you don't have 200,000 in your bank account and you are beefing with me. I can make a phone call to your broker. I will call the owner directly. I will call the owner and I say, there's this boy by the name of this. Please deal with him. He's making noise on social media. Just so I can show you that I can pull strings behind closed doors. That's how far I am in the industry. It's Don't never be proud that you have money in your MT4. That is not your money. That is the broker's money. It's only your money when it's in your bank account. That is what I did in 2016. I never deposited 1,000 rands and made 100,000. No, never. Brokers would never let you reach that stage. They would never. But if you deposit 1,000 and make 3,000 withdraw, 1,000 make 4,000 withdraw, when you look at your results, you're sitting on 100,000 from just a mere deposit of 1,000. That's how I've made it. So most people think that they can deposit 500 and get to 50,000. You think the broker is stupid to just look at you deposit. You see, that's why if you can take a look, when I want to buy a car or when I want to invest in something, I can easily do that now because I've got access to real cash. Now, these small time boys, they can't even afford a simple thing because they are rich on the MT4 because they are trying to prove a point to the society that they can make money. It's pointless, dog, to have money on the MT4. That's not your money. Have money in your bank account. Then you and I can talk man to man. You can't be showing me an MT4. That's why I'm telling you. People understand this. I'm so deep in the industry that I can have anything when it comes to MT4. I can have anything when it comes to MT4. And I can have you guys don't understand how deep this is. So the reason why I'm telling you this, when you get inspired by a trader, you look at how he trades, you look at how he makes his money, you look at the type of profits they make. But there needs to be, in real life, there must be something. There must be something. I mean, there must be something, man, that you can see, or this guy is pushing. Because being rich on the MT4, let me tell you something that you didn't know. Anything which you see on the MetaTrader 4 can be faked. That is just the truth. I'm not impressed by a trader who's rich on the MT4 only. I'm not. Because I know it can even write real account live server. It can even write the broker's name. But fake. I know that. I know that. There is no small time trader who can convince me otherwise. It's just the truth. Now, new ones seem to fall for that, They fall for that, for those traps. You'd find a trader having 5 million. A trader having 5 million, no car. Let's just use common sense. Can you be black and have 5 million and still use a taxi? Let's just use common sense, people. Everything on the MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 can be faked. Everything. Do you guys understand? So never fall for such. Let a trader show you what is it that he has bought. If he has bought a house, you must see that house. If he has bought a car, you must see that car. Whether it's rented or not, at least there must be something. Because people don't understand this. Renting requires money. I don't know maybe if you guys don't know. Renting requires money. Renting requires you to have what we call a credit score. Now, you can't afford to rent if you don't have money. That is just the truth. Whether you buy things cash or you have rented them, at least you sure that you can afford. Because as much as we might face the reality, there are people who are saying, okay, the M4 is rented. All right, fine, it's rented. It's good, it's your opinion, right? But I would like you to go tomorrow, go to BMW and try to rent an M4. We will see if you will even afford to rent it. You won't. So renting, at least it's a sign that you have money, you can afford. That is first step. And remember, as people, we have different goals, right? We have different goals. I wouldn't buy something that I know that I will not need forever. Do you guys understand? I only buy things that I know that these are my assets, they will last forever. In terms of alcohol, I can go to a club and rent alcohol because I know it's just temporary. But I can only rent alcohol because I can afford. Now you can't rent if you can't afford. So give credit to people who rent as well. There is nothing wrong with that. They can afford. You can afford. Let them be. At least it shows that they are hustling, they are able to afford something. Renting an M4, every day you have to pay something like 5,000 rents. Automatically, that simply means you have money. If you are paying 5,000 rent to rent a car every day, you have money. If you are paying 100,000 rents to rent an apartment, you have money. Finish and clear. How you spend your money, it's none of their business. You understand? Now,